What would you do if a tiny injured kitten showed up at your doorstep desperate for help? Not long ago, Snowa was a nameless stray kitten, navigating the harsh streets alone. Life had dealt him a cruel hand, and the odds of survival seemed insurmountable. He was frail, painfully skinny, and bore visible signs of immense suffering. One of his eyes was horrifically damaged, popped out, with the eyelid badly infected and torn. It was clear to anyone who saw him that Snowa had endured unimaginable pain that had been ignored for far too long. What would happen next to Snowa? Would he be able to make a full recovery? Be sure to keep watching. But Snowa's story took a turn for the better when fate led him to Sindy's doorstep. Sindy, a kind-hearted animal lover, couldn't turn him away. Despite his condition, she saw his resilience and the faint glimmer of hope in his remaining eye. Without hesitation, she offered him refuge in her home, determined to give him a second chance at life. Sindy knew Snowa needed urgent medical attention. His condition was critical, and time was of the essence. She wasted no time in reaching out for help, and soon Snowa was on his way to a veterinary clinic. As we rushed him to the clinic, it was clear that this tiny kitten was fighting with every ounce of strength he had left. The veterinary team sprang into action, conducting a thorough examination. Snowa was diagnosed with feline chlamydial conjunctivitis, a bacterial infection of the conjunctiva, the pink lining of the eyelids, and the transparent covering of the eyeball. While this infection is treatable with antibiotics, Snowa's condition had advanced to a devastating stage. The cornea of his damaged eye had already ruptured, leaving no possibility of saving it. The infection had gone untreated for so long that the only option was to remove the eye. Snowa was immediately hospitalized and placed on a regimen of antibiotics and pain medication to manage his infection and discomfort. The team's priority was to stabilize his condition before proceeding with surgery. Despite his fragile state, Snowa showed incredible bravery and resilience. Over the next few days, the veterinary staff monitored Snowa closely. Slowly but surely, his condition began to stabilize, and the day of his surgery arrived. The operation to remove his damaged eye was a delicate procedure, but it was a success. The infected eye was carefully removed, and the surgical wound was cleaned and closed with precision. Snowa's fight was far from over, but this marked a significant step in his journey to recovery. After his surgery, Snowa remained in the clinic for post-operative care. He was given medication to prevent infection and manage his pain, and his wound was closely monitored for any signs of complications. The swelling around the surgical site began to subside, and his resilience shone through as he adjusted to his new reality. When the veterinary team determined that Snowa was ready to leave the clinic, he was sent home with Sindy and her family. Sindy, who had cared for him before his surgery, was overjoyed to welcome him back. She knew his recovery journey would continue at home, and she was fully committed to giving him the love and care he needed. At home, Snowa adapted quickly. Despite his ordeal, he seemed to understand that he was safe now. His playful nature began to emerge, and he showed an insatiable curiosity for his surroundings. Sindy ensured he received his oral medication and continued to monitor his recovery. His wound healed beautifully, a testament to his strength and the expert care he had received. As the days turned into weeks, Snowa's transformation was nothing short of miraculous. The frail, scared kitten who had arrived at Sindy's doorstep was now a vibrant, playful companion. His remaining eye sparkled with life, and his coat grew thick and shiny. Snowa had not only survived, but thrived. Sindy and her family couldn't imagine life without Snowa. The bond they had formed during his recovery was unbreakable, and they made the heartfelt decision to adopt him permanently. Snowa had found his forever home, a place where he would always be loved and cherished. Snowa's story is a powerful reminder of the plight of stray animals and the importance of timely medical intervention. His suffering could have been avoided if he had received care sooner. Through his journey, we hope to raise awareness about the challenges faced by stray animals and the vital role that compassionate individuals like Sindy play in their rescue and rehabilitation. Snowa's journey from a vulnerable stray to a beloved family member is a testament to the power of compassion and resilience. He endured unimaginable pain and hardship, but he never gave up. With the help of Sindy, the veterinary team, and the support of animal lovers like you, Snowa's life was transformed. Snowa's journey is a profound illustration of the resilience of animals and the transformative power of human compassion. His story begins with suffering and neglect, but it also highlights the importance of intervention and kindness in changing an animal's life. For me, Snowa's story isn't just about one kitten. It's a reminder of the plight faced by countless strays who endure similar hardships daily. One of the most striking aspects of this tale is the critical role Sindy played. Without her timely intervention and compassion, Snowa's suffering would have likely continued unabated. It's a poignant example of how one person's decision to care can alter the trajectory of a life. Sindy's actions reflect the best of humanity, a willingness to extend help to the vulnerable, even when it might be inconvenient or challenging. This is something we can all learn from. The veterinary team also deserves immense credit for their skill and dedication. The fact that Snowa was hospitalized, stabilized, and ultimately underwent successful surgery demonstrates the value of professional care. It's heartening to know that these experts are ready to step in, often under challenging circumstances, to give animals like Snowa a fighting chance. Beyond Snowa's recovery, what resonates deeply is the message about community responsibility. Stray animals like Snowa exist because of systemic issues: abandonment, lack of spaying, neutering, and limited public awareness about animal welfare. His story should urge us to reflect on how we can prevent similar cases in the future. Simple actions like supporting local shelters, spreading awareness about the importance of spaying and neutering, or advocating for better policies can have a lasting impact. Another takeaway from Snowa's story is the importance of adopting and fostering animals. For many people, the thought of taking in an injured or ill stray might seem daunting. However, Snowa's transformation underscores how rewarding it can be to give an animal a second chance. His adoption by Sindy and her family is a beautiful conclusion to his story, and it's a testament to the bonds that form when we open our homes and hearts to those in need. Snowa's resilience is also inspiring. Despite enduring significant pain and hardship, he never stopped fighting for his life. Animals possess an extraordinary ability to adapt and thrive, even after enduring trauma. Watching him recover and embrace his new life with joy and curiosity is a reminder of why rescue efforts are so crucial. Every animal has the potential to heal and find happiness when given the chance. As I think about Snowa's story, I feel a renewed sense of urgency and hope. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the scale of suffering in the world, but stories like his remind us that every small act of kindness adds up. Whether it's rescuing a stray, donating to an animal shelter, or simply spreading awareness, each contribution matters. Today, Snowa serves as an inspiration to us all. He reminds us that every animal deserves a chance at a better life, and that even the smallest act of kindness can make a world of difference. By sharing his story, we hope to encourage others to open their hearts and homes to animals in need, just as Sindy did for Snowa. So Snowa's life could have ended in tragedy, but thanks to the kindness of strangers and the dedication of those who cared for him, he now has a bright future ahead. His journey is a powerful reminder of the resilience of animals and the impact we can have when we choose to help. Let's continue to work together to ensure that more animals like Snowa get the second chance they deserve. In conclusion, Snowa's journey from a nameless stray to a beloved family member is a beacon of hope and a call to action. It challenges us to look beyond our comfort zones and recognize the potential within every living being. His story is not just about survival, but about the triumph of love and care over neglect and indifference. If Snowa's story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to follow more inspiring rescue stories. Together we can make a difference, one animal at a time.